Hello! Today we're going to be looking at a fun little deck I just came up with. This is not going to be as impressive as Bitching Ramp, but, you know, not everything can be as amazing as Bitching Ramp. So, this is a cute little blue sky air deck. Using a lot of... Basically, we're using really cheap air units. It's sort of like Japanese Italian air decks, but with some blue sky weather flavor. Not sold on a lot of these cards. I think this deck could easily be done better. Kingfisher, I'm looking at you. Kingfisher is pretty terrible. But apart from talking down about the deck, it has some extremely explosive turns. I'm talking like turn 5 or 6, you're dealing 20 damage to face. Or more. But basically you're just going for blue sky with your ducks, your Kawasaki's, your Yokosukas, Key 30 hands. And alternatively, while you're doing that, you can get 40th Cavalry down, which will discount the hell out of all these 1-drops. Make the deck flow a lot smoother. We reload with Akagi. Strike Group is perfect for Akagi. Kawanishi, just because it's not amazing, but it has won me games, so I'm not taking it out just yet. This is sort of a combo OTK style deck, so I am opting to put in an exhaust all options here, because it just makes it very easy to set up if the opponent has a big board. Volunteer Core should be self-explanatory. It's 1 credit, that unit doesn't exist this turn. You can't get better than that. At least for what I'm trying to pull off here. I only have 1 copy of Out of the Sun, but if you had to, you would use 2 instead of 1 for the Emperor, but effectively they're the same card. Out of the Sun is... Honestly, it doesn't feel like a better For the Emperor. I mean, For the Emperor only procs on Japanese units, and this one procs on air units, so it's better in general with all of the ducks and kingfishers and stuff. I have carrier cover in the deck just because duck is really, really hard to get into the front line. Alternatively, it is just 1 credit. Give all of your units +1/+1, which isn't terrible in and of itself, so it gets a pass. Yamamoto. This is one of the hardest cards to actually use, but I think I've been able to do it mildly successful. The big issue with Yamamoto, and I might actually misplay it in this game, is you have to play the air units before you play Yamamoto. Otherwise, they don't get +1 attack and blitz. So it works a little bit differently than some typical decks. Now we're here with a Japanese opponent, and I surely expect him to absolutely rinse me. This is a pretty terrible hand. I probably keep Cruiser Scouts just to play it on turn 2 if Duck doesn't get the front line, because I'm going second. Akagi, you don't want your reload and your mulligan. For the Emperor, only Japanese units. I only start with a Duck, at least, so I don't need that. Volunteer Corps comes in later. I don't need it right now in the mulligan. And this is alright. I mean, 40th Cavalry kind of hard carries the deck, so I'm not mad about it. Turn 1 play is very interesting. Lets me get a duck out. Typically I will go for Cruiser Scouts on turn 2, but if he just lets me get the front line, I'm not going to be upset about that. He goes for a Gale, which is interesting. I am kind of contemplating, yeah, I think I do play Cruiser Scouts here just because I'm able to get a Desperate Measures next turn. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting match. This Heatwave right here is easily the best, like, sunny card there is, at least for this deck. The next best would probably the heat wave that lets units deal damage to a random enemy equal to their attack, and the 4 credit one, which will allow you to give all of your units blitz and +2 attack. Yeah, this heat wave is really good. I'm not sure if I do. I probably play key 10 just because he looks like he's going for a more control-y approach. So maybe key 10 was the wrong play, but I'd rather have something and not need it than not have the thing that I need. So this is pretty fine. I feel comfortable, honestly, going for 40th here. Just because of the Desperate Measures is so good. If I get this destruction on the 40th Cavalry, it'll really, really power up the rest of this hand. Suddenly Yamamoto becomes good. What did he go for? Balloon bombs. Interesting. I'm just gonna play a second 40th Cavalry. We ball. Fuck it. If I can get these key 43 2Bs out and hitting face to turn their blade, not bad. That's kind of annoying, but not really. I don't know. Here I'm just gonna play Desperate Measures into Dina. This seems pretty easy for me. I get to play Duck for free here, which is nice. Sadly, I am hemorrhaging credit slots against this guy, so he could just bury me in value at any point. I think for this turn, I really want to... Yeah, I think I play a Heat Wave into key 43 and hitting that one unit with a Duck. That's dealing 5, by the way. Deals 5 to face. It could be better. I was really hoping to remove one of these units. Now he gets to farm my board for guard units. But we do have a large quantity of 1 credit units, which is great. There's a For the Emperor, it's a great enabler. I'm gonna sink that just because I want him to not have that, so. He can get annoying amounts of value out of these guys, which he's currently doing. Okay, he discounts my whole hand. He might have made a pretty big mistake here. We're gonna find out, though. He did not. But you see the gimmick here. He had a double Enzan Z special unit, which isn't going to be uncommon in this meta, but I'm happy that I got a combo off regardless. That's kind of the bread and butter of this deck. A good showcase, if you will. It itself is pretty GG, but he's not threatening anything this turn, so I'm gonna wait. Maybe I get Nakagi into some crazy play. Who knows? There's Yokosuka. I think I'd probably go for... what's that card? Probably... Is it Mist? Is it the 4 credit Mist, or is it the 6 credit one? Yeah. And I'll just kill that, so he's dealing 1 less damage to me. Or 2 less, I should say. He's dealing 7 to me next turn, at least. This should be pretty bad for him, though. Okay. Hopefully he plays a unit for Cruiser Scouts to hit. I'm sitting on 2 Cruiser Scouts. I'm dead here, for sure. Yeah, that's sad. Sadly, the bullshit out of my ass did not count towards that win. Okay, we got a US opponent here, so I'm feeling a lot better about it. He could... I think, oh, what's it called? I'm blanking. Anyway, I like 40th Cav less in my mulligan, just because we are starting first. Naturally, the more cards you have, the better that is. Yes. I'd probably play hella greedy here, just with all of the forecasts, so I might turn 2 Cruiser Scouts. Okay, never mind. I will play a Yokosuka early, though. Let's go for that blue sky. Perfect heat wave. Go for another blue sky here. This one's pretty great. That is not what I want to see in his hand, but here we are. Just because I think I go for this heat wave. I have the opportunity and I don't think I really have a better play here. He does not seem interested in playing any units, which is sad. Really? This is a great pressure card. He's probably going to use a Z special unit on that, if I had to guess. Missouri? Okay, yeah, I see. This is a really annoying turn. I want to do a couple things at once here. I think I probably just played duck into 40th here. I'd like to play the Kawanishi, but I also don't want to overdraw, so we'll see. If I ever get these fucking cruiser scouts out, we'll be golden. He gets the duck, because of course. But now we get some actual play. I think here I double cruiser scouts. Interesting. Of course. Let's see, so I'm essentially gaining one card off Kawanishi, pretty sure? Pretty sure that's how that works. This fucking sucks. I really, really, really want this fucking 40th cavalry to die, so might as well hit face with him. Super threatened by Sky Trainer, big red one. I want to volunteer core one of these. Yeah. Oh. I'm an idiot who doesn't know what volunteer core does. Okay, there we go. I might be able to get something going if I get Yamamoto. I get a key 10. Let's go. Out of the sun. Nice. It doesn't really matter. I think I have enough forecasts here. I think I go for the strike group. Okay. Okay, so that's GG. You know what? I have to say, I'm not super happy with Duck Season. So I think we're going to go and make Duck Season 2 on live on video. I have some sudden inspiration. So we're gonna go and grab 4 dingoes, of course. Walrus. What is this veteran? To the left. of this unit. Interesting. Double Sunrise is decent. Other units getting +1/+1 when we forecast. Yeah. Coastwalkers is honestly probably decent in the spell I want to build. And, you know what, I'll go for Task Force just to get those actual forecasts. Okay. We are going to make a... Let's see here. A Brewster deck. Overcast can be pretty decent. I'm not sure if it's decent in this list, though. Naturally, we get the air covers. Not sold on Kingfisher whatsoever, so I'm going to refrain. 5th Ohio is always good. You just put it in, because you can put it in. USS Fitch? No, that's the wrong card. I want Strike Group. Because that will let us tutor for Duck and potentially whatever else we want to put in the deck. We could possibly do a Yorktown. I don't love it though. Naval Battle is pretty decent, always. Let's see. This deck doesn't have a whole lot of actual units. So let's fix that with Coronado. Let's go for a Surging Power. We can get 101st. Ooh, Seahawk, of course. I'd like to put Goose in, but sadly covert cards are picky when it comes to buffs. It has to attack after. It has to attack before it receives the buff, which means that it can't attack with any blue sky buffs. Here we can probably just go for Night Patrol pretty easily. And let's get some removal in here. I'd really like a surprise engagement, maybe? Yeah, why not? That looks okay. Let's do it. The problem with Brewsters generally is that they occupy a weird token/aggro deck. So you really have to either bury your opponent in value via the tokening, or just absolutely burst them down via the aggro side of things. I'll keep one Night Patrol and a Duck. New Task Force on the leftmost, gotta love it. Sadly, he gets Dingo, so he's going to be getting another card. It's not worth going for the Task Force yet. I can just kill the Dingo for free. He's gonna run up and kill that anyway, so I want removal for it. If he wants to, that is. It's not like necessary. Now, Gale is interesting, and I think it's so interesting I might want to play a Seahawk. I do have Missouri in hand, so I'm not super concerned. He is playing Anzac, so I have to watch out for Z Special Battalion, but his blasts are non-existent now. Okay. For a tropical storm. For whatever reason, Strike Group really likes hanging. I'm not sure what that's about. Here, probably, let's see. Yeah. I can task force into Duck, and I'm fine with that. Yeah, let's go for Heatwave. He has a Blast if he really wants to trade into the Duck. Meh. He's playing the neutral order card deck. It's a pretty weird tribal mechanic, if I'm being honest. I don't buy it. Here you'd really like to just kill that, and let's play a Night Patrol. Naval Battle. I would really like to play Strike Group on top, but I overdraw if I do, so let's just put that back on top. Okay, so that wins for him on the spot. Gotta love it. At least I have some Brewsters. No, my Brewsters. I'm really wondering what this is trying to be. He's just gaining a lot of health and drawing a lot of cards, so it very well could... Well, obviously it's the neutral card deck, but he could just have Meteor at the end of this ready to ruin my day. One up first bet. I don't feel the need to play any other cards right now. I'm gonna keep Dingo in hand. So I want to hit face with it, of course. And it's pretty good with some of the other blue skies. Okay. Destroying even-costed cards here is looking pretty nice. His Middlesex and Garrison survived, but Honey, Cheshire, and 70th Brigade are pretty good targets. See, the key to using Naval Battle is to not worry about it. Just don't save it. Use the damn card. It's even cards, yep. I mean, there's not a lot to do here. I can play that, and then I can probably play Duck, Dingo, Strike Group. I don't need to play Dingo, I suppose. That's an interesting counter synergy there. Rational style. Nationless cards. That is great. Phenomenally. Like I play a Dingo here into Coast Watchers. Let's get a good Sunny on. I'll just go for the cheap one. I'll play Seahawk here into a Heat Wave. And then let's Night Patrol. Surging Power. That's okay. Okay. We got double task force. That gets cheapened by rain. So, you know what? Let's see, so that's, I mean, that's exact. Get surprise engagement. Get a Dingo. Great. I get a Surging Power. Kill that. He doesn't have lethal yet. I think I'm gonna go for a Mist. Wow, that's terrible. Okay. I really wanted the 1k Deluge that would give me 6 health. Okay, there's a Cyclone. Does he have 1 damage from hand? He does. He has a Task Force. Sad time. Anywho, that's how the cookie crumbles. These decks aren't meant to really be good, necessarily. I just wanted to show off some of the forecast and weather mechanics and some cool things you can do with them. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.